We at Passion Life have received a most unusual, extraordinary challenge. I'm going to call it the Triplets Challenge. Here's a picture of a young grandmother holding her first grandson, which is always a great challenge and a great blessing to have a grandson. But what happens when it's actually two babies that come along? That's even a greater challenge, but even more so when it turns out to be triplets. This is one of my favorite triplet stories that grew out of China some years ago, in which this young couple was told they were having a baby. They had already had a child, and so they were about to violate the law at that time, which only allowed for one child per married couple. But they had received the 4 questions training from Passion Life through their own pastor and were greatly in turmoil about what to do. And the pastor in the church decided to help them have their baby. Well, they went to the doctor and found out they were having 3 babies. The one somehow transformed into 3, and they were in a great panic. But it became a great rally point for the church to come alongside this young couple and help them have their babies. And here is some of the volunteers from the church with the grandmother of the mother of the mother holding these babies. Here's a picture of the 3 of them laying on a bed. They were all beautiful boys, very healthy, handsome young boys, quite stunning. And these pictures have been shared a lot throughout the church in China. Here's another picture of the same 3 babies with mother right after she delivered the baby. She was so thrilled. Imagine the challenge of triplets. And of course, that is a situation in which you got to have a lot of help. Christians came forward and they made meals and helped with the laundry and they helped with the schedules, and all of that is part of having triplets, for sure. I was back in China and had lunch with this couple about a couple years later, and so this next picture is the same boys now, somewhere around 2 and 3 years old. And the family had made it through the crisis, and one of the parents of the young couple came to know the Lord, and it was a very good story. And the story spread among many, many churches in China as a challenge that no matter how challenging one's circumstances are, God has a plan for those babies that is life-giving. And the church can rally around that couple as a good Samaritan and help them meet that challenge and rise to the occasion. And now we have moved from working in places like China to Vietnam, to Cuba, to Colombia, to India, to Kazakhstan, to Romania, many, many other places. And so we've received our own triplets challenge now. We have a donor that's come forward and wants to offer us $2 for every $1 we're able to raise. So that's called a 2-to-1 matching grant. Not bad. You give $1, it turns into $3. It's a triplets. But here's the hook. Here's what makes this a particularly challenging challenge, and that is this grant is for first-time donors to Passion Life. Well, everybody that I know in my life knows about Passion Life, so I can't just go out and talk to strangers and get them to give. Anybody who knows me is either already giving or is just going in a different direction with their charity. So I need your help. I need you to share bits and pieces of this on your social media and extend the Triplets Challenge to your circle of friends and let people know that you support Passion Life. You want to help rescue babies in the neediest places, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 babies at a time. And that if they will join you, that for every $1 they give, it is turned into $3. A gift of $100 becomes a $300 gift total to Passion Life, so that we can expand our work in the neediest places in the world. I hope that you'll take up this challenge with me. Help us to make the most of this Triplets Challenge. Just take a few minutes to spread this message and share our website with a few friends and say, over the next 2 months, we got a chance For every new person who gives $1, it's converted into $3. We'll see how we do. Thank you so much for your help.